Anime. Kamisama ni Natta hi.
Production, I think. No.
Production, I see. Done by PA Works. Studio PA Works. Okay, so PA Works, it's an original anime and they do a lot of original anime and they are good anime. They are good. Nagino Asuka, Charlotte, Angel Beats.
Another
was not original, another has light material.
okay.
So yeah, they do original.
They did last year, Fairy Gone.
That was a
Yeah,
tragedy.
kinda. And see, here, even in this anime, we've seen the use of CGI, which it's a recent addition. PA Works never did CGI to this extent. They only came up with it last year in Fairy Gone, where it was blatant and it just ruined the whole anime. And yeah, it's even here in the vehicles and we see
not much in the vehicle and one library scene, like the whole zoom out scene. Yeah, zoom out scene. Yeah.
And we see many panning out and stuff, which is done with CGI, but it's good. That CGI we don't have any complaint with.
Yeah.
It is done for directional cues and it is used in other animes as well.
Yeah.
And you know, this style, so far we have seen in this fall 2020, this kind of style will stay.
Yeah,
This has
CGI,
become a
the
mainstay,
norm.
yeah.
CGI has become a norm, and vehicle CGI.
It will be everywhere. We'll know that CGI has peaked when Bone starts doing it. Yeah. Anyways, vehicles aside, the panning and zooming and stuff that is now a mainstay, well, it kinda is a marking of a new era. This whole season, it has become like new sort of style. And we have seen it in so many animes that at this point we can call it a new style. You know? Before it used to be sketch kind of.
Everything was hand-on. Everything was 2D.
Yeah,
Now, yeah, the more the tech is increasing, the more CGI will be used, but let's hope the tech keeps up with the age. Like, it should not look bad. That's the whole point. You can use CGI if it looks good.
Again, going towards your works, Charlotte, Angel Beats.
Nagino Asuka.
I'm going towards Nagino Asukara. Okay. So Nagino Asukara was PA Works' best visually as well as story-wise.
My favorite drama, I recommend everyone, is Nagino Asuka.
It's one of the best shit ever.
Best romance drama.
There's tragedy as well.
There's tragedy as well, but yeah, for me, it's my best romance tragedy drama I've seen is Nagino Asuka, and that is one by PJ Works. That was original as well.
So visually, Nagino Asukara was the
top tier.
Shit. PA Works' best yet. And right after that, visually, I'd say Angel Beats comes.
No, Charlotte is better, I think.
Well, Charlotte, I think it's a bit dated.
I think Nagino Asuka will come first, then Charlotte, then Angel. Because Angel Beats is dated actually. Angel Beats is more dated than Charlotte. Charlotte has a more Kyoto anime vibe. If you look at, I think it has. I don't remember much. Charlotte is.
But anyways, the thing is, maybe Angel Beats or it's debatable. But the top tier thing is Nagino Asuka. And this kinda reaches Nagino Asukara levels in visual.
Yeah, in visuals.
The characters, their hair, their eyes, you know.
It's even surpassing Nagino Asuka. It surpasses Nagino Asukara, not in terms of environment, just in terms of character. I think. It's not surpassing, but yeah, coming really head to head, neck to neck. There.
Well, I don't know. I think Nagino Asukara is still the top thing.
Yeah, because the whole Nagino Asukara was way ahead of his time.
Yeah.
Animation wise, even everyone in the anime industry and the whole AniTuber community knows that and like understands that. But Nagino Asukara was way ahead of his time. When I first saw Nagino Asukara, I was like, what the fuck is this? My eyes opened and then I saw the light. I saw the light moment happen. Like, it's so good. In that time, I was like, right, now it's like it will look dated. Obviously, it will look dated. But in that time, it looked so good. Nothing even came close. Aside from the movies. Movies did have big budget. So like movies, they do make it beautiful. But in terms of the anime, like in terms of series department, nothing even came close to Nagino Asukara. Even Kyoto Ani didn't come close.
Now we have things like Violet Evergarden.
Violet Evergarden, yeah. That just blows Nagino Asukara out of the picture.
And within PA, well, Nagino Asukara is still the king, and this comes close.
Yeah, at least from the first episode.
Yeah. And as for the whole vibe,
it's totally Charlotte. At least I think it totally felt like the first episode of Charlotte. The whole comedy and then the reveals.
The comedy was,
on point for Charlotte.
And it was better than Charlotte actually.
But yeah.
Some jokes did fall flat in Charlotte.
But here it was
landed
like the jokes are upgrading now. Humor is getting upgraded every year. New trends are making. So and here
and like even humors, right? It's not just jokes, said jokes, right? It's visual
cues. Yeah, there are new things added here. So I think they're experimenting with the whole visual things.
So now this is an original, right? So we don't know what will happen,
where it will lead.
But this has in its making the vibes of a tragedy in motion.
That first episode kind of makes it.
And PA works like.
Does tragedy good actually?
That's one thing, and the other I wanted to say was, has there ever been a PA Works original that didn't have tragedy in it?
Yeah.
Like Angel Beats. That almost made me cry, almost.
Many people cry Angel Beats,
Yeah.
No point in arguing on that.
Now, the one nagging doubt that I have, animation-wise it surpassed. There, the vehicles does seem iffy, but well, vehicles, we won't see much of vehicles anyways. So, if done correctly, this has the potential of reaching Nagino Asukara peaks. So, this feels more of an Angel Beats kind of story-wise for me. And it's a theory, we don't know yet where it will go. It's a theory that I have that the girl, she is definitely not Odin. She has her name Satu. And as for where she lives, she slipped up, right? She was giving her address. And from what we've seen, our protagonist's mother knows her somehow. So it will be some kind of connection. She's coming to live with them and all that. It will be something. The thing is, she's a real girl, right? The day I became a god. It may be metaphorical or it may be real, but she definitely isn't the Odin, right? She was a girl at some point, she was human. Now, she has become a deity or not, that's up for debate. We will find out as the series progresses. What really intrigues me is the 30-day beat.
Yeah.
Is it really the end of the world, or is it end of the world for her?
Yeah.
Kinda, because PA Works does that. They leave metaphor kind of things. They take things nonchalantly.
They leave breadcrumbs for us to find.
Yeah. And they build a whole story arc on a hook, and it turns out the hook was never about a world or something. It was more personal.
And also in the first scene, she's talking in a past tense, like I had fun during that time, and the whole room was white. So yeah, is that the end?
Is this the end of the world?
Or something happened?
And she's
She's like, there are a mystery element here,
or is she about to die?
So that's. Yeah.
This will be a feel-good anime which will lead to a more heartwarming kind of thing. And maybe it will who knows, a tearjerker? Who knows?
At least it has the making of a tearjerker.
And Angel Beats was 13 episodes. It's 12 episodes. So
everyone's life out of
it may go there. And with PA Works original, I have some issues somewhere with pacing. Even in Angel Beats, there were two main arcs that I really loved about it. And the end arc, that was
beautiful.
The end arc could have been explored more if we would have cut out some parts from the previous one.
Pacing original, you do have pacing problems. Like many, not even PA original, many original have pacing problems. At least that's what I have seen.
Well, at least there isn't even much original to go on about. With PA, we have seen
good original anime. And there are pacing problems.
And even in Charlotte, when there was a pacing problem, the end part. Basically, the end part was a montage. A montage of our protag losing his mind, sucking everyone's power, becoming something else.
Becoming a fucking god, actually.
It could have been like
explore
a bit. You don't have to give 3-4 episodes. One episode would have sufficed.
One or two would have been good.
We didn't get jack shit. So I would settle on one episode.
Yeah, one episode.
But we didn't even get that. It was a montage. Who does a montage?
Who does a montage in an anime?
And that to the climactic arc, right?
Yeah.
And even another, right? Another wasn't original, so don't get me wrong on that. But even another was really weirdly paced.
Yeah.
The first eerie vibe was so fucking good.
Then it became weird.
Yeah, then it led to this gore. Okay, see, even gore would be appreciated if done correctly.
Yeah,
but it was mindless gore. We went from eerie to just nothingness, and then we went to the school and shit happened. And that was just why?
At that point, why?
Just the episode was going on, everyone was murdering everyone, the school was on fire, and I was just sitting there and contemplating my life. What did I watch?
Like, it was good at first, then it became quiet.
So, PA does good shit. Angel Beats almost made me cry. But I want this to be the next Nagino Asukara.
Yeah.
I want this to be a whole piece, which as a whole,
It's perfect. It's perfect. Yeah. It needs nothing. No additional context is needed.
See, even in Angel Beats, like I'm saying, it's one of my all-time favorite. I almost cried in it, and I recommend it to everyone. Even then, it had pacing issue, and I won't debate that it doesn't have pacing issue. It has issues, I accept that, and yeah, basically, it was good, but it still has some issues. I don't want this to follow that route.
Yeah, I guess they could learn from their mistakes and make this good better, I guess.
But what makes me iffy is last year they did Paragon.
Paragon, yeah. Paragon
So,
yeah. So anyways, yeah, this is PA Works anime this season and it is looking good. PA Works is getting back to their roots, adding the whole comedy plus tragedy. Yeah, that is kinda their root. That was their root and they are going back to there and we are hoping good things from them.
Yeah.
With that, bye.